What do you... you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
Is on the ground to first, could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and they turn the double play. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see Addison Russell play. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300.
Stepping up now, Rich Primetime. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and that retires the side. On to the second inning now for Marlington. So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Primetime. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fowler looking up. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. So his remarkable season continues. And the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. At the plate, Rich Primetime comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A country mile.
Missed with a breaking ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. Santander is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the... Digging in, Rich Primetime. And the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Late on that slider.
The 1-2. Popped him up.
Popped up. Yeah, that's
Olson moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2. Hit hard. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Well, P-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rangers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Gabriel Ynoa earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Jeff Hoffman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside global. Into the box now, Rich Primetime. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
He got 40 home runs to my 84. He ain't hunting for shit because there ain't that many games left.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Rangers turned away in the first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all.
No doubt.
This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1. So we'll take one more look at And, boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
407 feet.
Standing in, Chad Pinder.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know why he moves so slow.
Ready for another chance. Rich, prime time. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Got wrecked.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Runner in scoring position with two guys.
And he's chasing my home run crown. I don't think so.
Prime time stands at second
got
with
40
two
home
guys.
runs, please.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
There he go, and went and struck out. Real nice.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson.
At least he
no
got
hits
40
in
home
3
runs,
tries so
so.
far. He's struck out once.
1-1
To the right side, fielded by Odor. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as this.
Odor.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Powell.
At the plate, Rich, prime time. He'll try to follow
The
up
game
the
was
double
early
in
in
his
the
last at-bat with
8th
another
inning
big
and
hit
only
right
came
here.
up twice.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch
That's for
fastball
sure.
that's 1-0. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game.
Should have waited a little bit to swing.
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background. Striding in once again, Rob Brantley. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
1-1-1.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. A tag for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's
Guess
save
somebody
number
came up and
35
crushed a
for the
home run.
season. And he's proven to be as
Yep.
reliable as anyone in the game.
They
And
couldn't
this
get the
evening's
last
contest
out.
comes to
Yeah,
a-
1 out to go and gave up a home run.
It's time now for baseball. Digging in, Rich, prime time. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a
Jefferson
historic
gave up a
triple
whole
crown.
shitload of runs
He
in
leads
the
all
first
3
inning.
categories. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Line towards center field. Powell
wow.
is going to have room out there as he puts this.
There's a fucking floater, man.
So digging in now, Rich, prime time.
I think that ball would have landed before.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
They changed pitches already? Wait, hold up. No, that's the same guy. They switched the way he pitching the ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up to second for
right
one.
to the second
Relay to
baseman.
First in time, and just like that. Leading off the inning, Rich, prime time.
Ouch.
And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich, prime time, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Olsen shading to his right.
Wow, that's some bullshit.
And he hauls it in for the first
down.
They
really don't want you to get a fucking hit,
6-2, the final total today. Oakland came out swinging with a huge first
Every
inning.
ball you hit to a infielder or you pop up. Outfielder, infielder, pop up.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Leading off the inning, Rich, prime time, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rich, prime time.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Toles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Here's how to halo.
Settling in now, Rich, prime time. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Chopper to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Left fielder.
Here now the 2-2. Well to first. Prime time takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping into the box, Rich. Prime time. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jankowski's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
It's just so predictable that they're running down every fucking ball I hit now.
Rich, prime time, and even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting under his toes. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Come on, Dick. Tag the fuck up. Look how far out that ball is. Why you ain't tagging up? The hell?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
That ball is so fucking far out there, this guy could tag up.
In front of the home crowd this year.
But they done fucked up the game to where these guys don't tag up. They stand there on fucking second base looking like they're lost.
The save, his 47th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The Angels, 3 runs, 4 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North. Stepping into the box, Rich, prime time. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Andrew Toles. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits.
But now we're going to lose all the games, so we can't even get a fucking wild card spot or anything.
On the ground is short.
We're going to be on a fucking losing streak in the last month.
Second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. In now for the Angels, Cyrus House. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Straight up, straight up.
Here's a high pop-up. Prime time. Waits on it. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground over to first. Primetime has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson is camped under this one. 1 down. Into the box. Rich. Primetime. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Stream.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he
man, every fucking ball I've been hitting has been caught. Like, all the fucking power I have is gone all of a sudden.
Now at the plate, Rich. Primetime. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
Like, last month of the year, the fucking team is in a slump. So, what, you can't make it to the fucking postseason? Is that what they're doing?
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. In now, Rougned Odor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Los Angeles Angels came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today at So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich. Primetime, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a Now at the plate, Luis Sardinas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Sardinius is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. It was a walk in his last trip. Trout leads off second with one gone in the inning. On the ground out to second. Odor showing off his range. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Here's a
mother of God, why the fuck did I swing?
He's there for it. Makes the play, one away. So striding in, Luis Sardinius. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. Ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Rich Primetime.
The last of the month.
Even though we
last month of the fucking season, and this team decided to go shit the bag. The fucking pitching is just so fucking shitty, man.
Box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
No, it's not. Now we're going to have to watch the other fucking guys strike out.
Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
What's up, H24?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Luke over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
He hit it to first base.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Los Angeles Angels with their 90th win.
It's like everything, like they programmed the game so you're not the perfect starter. No, not much. Everything is good. Just hot. And then this game fucking terrible. I don't know why they program it so you start off as a player in the bottom of the league trying to come up. But every team you go on is bad. Like, why did they... It's like you can't get drafted to a good team. The team decided to shit the bed of the last month. And the last month, they want to go on a friggin' losing streak. I just hope a lot of the stuff that they put in this game this year, they do away next year. Hopefully.
In Houston, tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and... Digging in, Rich Primetime. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially...
feel like making a video and using Trump line, make MLB The Show great again.
Categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matt.
Ooh.
In the dirt and block
Dirty
behind
breaking
the plate.
ball.
Raimo on third with 2 out.
After this series, gonna jump back on Bulldog. Time to dig him out the bullpen. He's been there for too long.
Shot toward right center. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
No, they can't relax. There's no relaxing. Pitching is terrible, hitting is bad. And so they relax and we lose. Relax because you got a 1 run. Really?
Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up. That was just a little above.
Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker has a play.
Doesn't matter anyway.
And that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to Brett Phillips will bat next. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
August to be over with.
But no damage.
Come on, September in cool weather. I'd fucking rather it be winter time all the fucking time. I don't even really give a shit about summer anymore. Just can't stand these fucking hot days. It's just ridiculous.
Stepping in, Rich. Prime time. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, I guess it could be worse. It could live in Texas or one of those
Here's the
places
first pitch.
where it's just hot
Line
all the
hard
fucking
toward
time.
right
But
center.
still.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And
I lived in the north for too long. I just can't take the fucking hot weather. I'd rather it just be cold all the goddamn time. I might move to Alaska and call it a day.
Tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Mazara, the runner at third. Prime time is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep
Good shit,
right.
Odor. About
Springer
time.
looking up, gone into the upper deck.
See, he's wearing my socks. He's a copycat.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Look like we went shopping, shopping together.
But it didn't matter.
Hey, we should get this.
Dog for a reason, so we waited.
Look like
stayed back,
we're a
and
couple.
Absolutely
Couple
exploded
socks.
through the zone on that one.
Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while.
Only down by 4,
if
so
they can play well the rest of the game.
About down by 5, I mean. No, 4. Yeah. And this team have a tendency when relief pitching come in to just shoot herself in the foot.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side. Bellinger fields cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Bellinger.
Digging in once again, Rich, prime time. He got on top of one.
I want next year,
victim last time.
even though, you know, in Road to the Show, for them to give us total control. What about that? So we can pick pitching, we can trade for hitters, we can control the team, even though we're playing Road to the Show. They should do that. Instead of putting dumbass homer and celebration, they should do that.
And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
So we can make our team better. Instead of playing with the shitty-ass pitchers and shitty-ass hitters. Can get rid of them and get good batters and good hit pitching.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on.
Really?
But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Rougned Odor will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on.
Rougned Odor got them Keebler elf-looking ears and shit.
The 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Prime time is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Of course it is.
Striding in for Houston, Jesse Winker, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point.
Only down by 1 run right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich, prime time. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
A 2-run home run, so I don't think he minds. And got Rougned Odor coming up. He's probably going to strike the fuck out.
In this one. Mazzara on second.
Yep, 1-2 pounds.
First 2 out in the inning.
99% he's going to strike out. Actually, if it's 100%, he's going to strike out. Oh, no, he hit the ball. Oh, it's a pop-up.
And the 2-out
he didn't strike out, so. But he still popped up in the run. Play didn't go for anything.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that
at least we held on to the win. Not that it makes a difference.
5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. MLB The Show's in the heart of Texas on a Wednesday night at Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one.
Yeah, like this guy would have been in fucking Double-A by now.
Has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case.
Oh,
but as
real
an offensive
nice.
player,
Right
you
to the
have to
goddamn
find a
third
consistent
base.
zone. You just can't.
Ready now, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here. The throw is low, and he can't make the pitch.
It's a good thing it's a bad throw. He probably would have been out.
And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Late. I think I was late on that swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
nice
now.
Slider. Nice bite to that slider.
The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Brett Phillips will bat next. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-2 home. Up the first baseline.
Really? Why the fuck did he slide on his knees?
As it goes right past him into right. So cash in here as the run is in to score.
All he had to do was just move over and stop the fucking ball and slide on his knees.
Pitching standpoint, Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got much right there, but he was able to find some green grass.
And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
No, bitch.
Now, here's a
and
drive
throw
out
that
to
fucking
right
curved slider again.
It's going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
You need to figure out your pitching pattern.
Shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues, and they take a 7-5 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Welcome to the stream.
Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime.
Yeah, cocky with that slider, that curveball. My bad. Oh no, this is a different pitcher. Let's see what he's gonna go with. Usually they like to go with, change up down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Got that 14 by me.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Rich Primetime, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
So they change pitches again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Takes this the other way to right. Pearson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
That curveball just went his own way.
Just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Texas used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it.
That's true. I didn't look at the standings. I just thought Texas was shitty.
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for... Brian Houch gets the start for Houston.
Even though I went to Texas, I knew that their team was bad.
One of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters.
$72 million.
Coming into this game are
turn that down.
Under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple
Not
crown.
Potentially.
He leads all 3 categories. Back up the middle.
The
second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is striding into the box. Rich Primetime. First pitch on its way. And he fouls
come on. How the fuck did I miss that?
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ball game for the Rangers. Hard hit ball to second. Johnson right there, and there's out number 2. Digging in for his second
Winker.
Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jesse Winker.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first.
Yeah, just step on the bag.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready once again. Rich Primetime, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. That misses 2-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Primetime is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means.
I didn't even check the thing to see if I have over 200 hits.
And this guy's the best in the business.
I totally forgot about that.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
It's ball 4, and I'm not going to run that hard.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to
He got my socks on, too, man. What the hell? Everybody trying to steal my style.
The 1-1 home. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Now in the box, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball that dark brown
for 2, walking the 6.
That I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Out here.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
We need to get
coming to the plate, Wilmer
email address and send him a link to this video to show how shitty they made him in the game.
Popped up. Johnson over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bong.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one.
Take him out of the game a long time ago.
And you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. So his remarkable season continues as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Instead of all that, I don't just give me a guy who can hit the fucking ball.
We've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today.
This is bad that I
jumped
suck
out to
at
an early lead in the
videos.
first and never looked back. Harvey Gibbons earns
Edit some of this
his
shit in the video
decision in
and
this
be like,
one.
hey, San Diego Studios, you dicks need to look at this.
So
This is a terrible job you guys did.
Zach and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Instead of trying to make the background in the minor league stadium stand out, why don't you give me a fucking hitter who can hit the ball? Like anybody looks at the fucking minor league stadiums. Oh, look at the big mountain out there. That looks so nice. That's exactly what I want to see in my game. I want to go stare at the fucking mountain. Like anyone is trying to play in minor league for too long. They're not trying to stay in the minor league for too long. So we could care less what the fucking stadium look like. We're trying to get to the show. Don't care if there's a heroin addict fucking in the back of it. No one cares.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent
that
out
was
to
a dumbass
field.
pitch.
Granite ranging back on the
oh, the one track. That one, wow, that sucked. Damn.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers.
That should have been a fucking home run.
So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Seattle is 6-0. Fucking nuts.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
See, this is an opportunity where you can, you know, go to the bullpen and be like, this guy done screwed the pooch already, so yank his ass out of the game and bring somebody else in.
Rich Primetime. No hits in
they should do that instead of detailing the fucking background of the minor league stadiums.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it.
Like, I really want to know how many people play this game and was like, ooh, the mountains look fucking sweet out there. That's what they did. That's what they spent their time on.
Nolan Fontana. He went deep.
Damn, Seattle 11-2.
Last time up.
Her pitching done shit the bed.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Like, there's no pitchers in the bullpen in this game. They fucking all went home.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Actually, it's the 9th inning. Yeah, they all went home already. This game went by super quick.
First delivery to him on the way.
If Seattle is winning, what's the point of the game dragging on where you can maybe have a potential chance of coming back? No, fuck that. Just skip right through everything to the 9th inning.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a swing.
He'll leave that fucking hanging breaking ball. Not that it makes a difference, but
way out of here.
Let's just add to my home run total. That's all.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
Lost this game since the first inning.
Season continues, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. they absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory.
Yeah, of course they did.
That easy, right?
They say we have a winning record. Hopefully, what the guys say we have a winning record potentially means that we done made it to the postseason already and we ain't got to worry. I'm hoping.
Turns in 8 strong innings of work. Gabriel Noah permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our
but
entire
actually,
crew. I'm Matt
Texas right now is doing way better. Because last year they did worse than Arizona did. When I played on Arizona, and Arizona did real bad, and they did worse than Arizona. So we're having a winning record this year by signing prime time, of course, shows some improvement. Now the next improvement that this team needs is pitching.
Ryan Coker gets the ball for Seattle in this one.
And it seems like they don't like doing that. It seems like the team just like to hold on to the same pitching. It's kind of like the Mets. You know, they just hope and pray when they send a pitcher out there. Here you go, buddy. We know you're terrible, but we're hoping you have a good game.
The amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
That's what the Mets be doing. That's why they
coming to the plate
win
now. Rich
games.
Prime time, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Oh, why the fuck did I chase that ball?
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Watch out for the beard, buddy. Watch out for the beard.
He's an absolute grinder at the plate.
Too close to
you
the
can
beard.
Pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
So a full count now. Rougned Odor would be next. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now
with
with 2 out.
Time a lot
well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's
why not?
Odor now.
Walk him, strike him out.
4 trips to the plate last
Chances
night.
of striking him out is 100%. Ooh, he hit it. Oh, he popped it up. Yeah.
Will not come to pass as the
Yeah, he did hit it. Pop up hit. Same thing, I guess.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Prime
Better
time.
than
He
him
drew a
striking
walk
out.
his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swings
Ooh,
through the
that's
slider
a nice
there.
slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Heading out towards shallow right. Myers will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Rich Prime time. He flew out in his last
Right, so they went for a seam and they went with that fucking slider high up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider's in for a strike. In his career,
I'm early. I'm just
comes
early.
into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some
come on, don't talk about no hitting streak.
Anytime you're getting a knock,
you know, as soon as you talk about it, the game is going to shut it down.
Shoulder tuck, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-1, here it comes. Come on, the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Oh, let's see. Oh, this is a different pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like
when they
pulling
go
the trigger.
for
they want to see something go
Usually
by,
they go breaking
the
ball
speed,
first.
calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. No hits to this point. Primetime leads off second with nobody out.
That doesn't surprise me.
This is popped up. Mendoza is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
If he doesn't strike out, they hit the ball, it's a fucking pop-up.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. Nicklin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Digging in, Buck Purvis. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game greater.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And there's one down now.
Because I don't know what he was doing holding on to it over there. I actually thought the ball went by him. He held on it for so long.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Come on, beat up.
Damn it. Hit that shit in the ground.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Don't tell me that. I know that was a. Oh, what the hell? I swear that was. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan,
we can tell. That's the first game that Texas has ever opened an ass whooping like that.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
They done found a stroke, man.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster
year
this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player.
Yeah, I swear, when I came up, it was the 9th. So I guess they bat around to where I came back around and back. Because I swear it was the 9th inning.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
So I guess the 9th inning been going on for a while.
Play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Their pitching is on the interstate.
Stepping in, Cecil Puck. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They might as well. They early lost the game. There's no need to change them.
But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they see their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Hector Vasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First baseline. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play.
Double play.
To end it here as this ball game
Jefferson
is over.
got his whatever win. Who knows?
I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
16-3 today. The Rangers mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing plate 16
went
times.
Out and found some bats,
Jefferson
man.
earns his 12th victory in the ball game.
That was a shocker.
Matt Dermody turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Yeah, put up 7 runs in the 9th.
Time of the ball game.
Jefferson, 12-10 record. They only pitched 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 errors, 1 base on ball, 8 strikeouts.
Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Broadway, and Edgar Martinez.
If I was the pitcher, Mike, I would be so pissed off, because the only pitch 2 and not even 2.1 innings and shit. But he did give up 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 errors, 1 base on ball, 1 strikeout. So he didn't do too good. But just pitching just 2.1 innings, man, and losing the game, I would be pissed. Basically, he inherited somebody else's shit show. That's what happened to him. I shall return. Thing is that cat. Like, what the hell do I train? There's nothing to train. Oh, fielding. I can do that with that arm strength accuracy. Oh, fielding. The A's only won 4 out of their last 10 games. Ugh. But teams that's on a losing streak have a tendency of ending their losing streak by making us start
Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Paul Blackburn gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the
he's
keys
the only
for
one
this
that has
guy
the ERA
is
in the
getting
3s still.
early outs to keep his pitch
Close
count
to
down.
not
If he
being
can
in
do
the
that,
3s anymore.
he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So next to the plate for Texas,
obviously,
Rich
probably isn't, since he
Primetime
gave up
watches
one run
fully
already.
in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
That was my fault.
The 0-2 delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left.
My thumb didn't listen to me that time.
Stepping
I swear,
in and
when
ready
you get
for
older,
another
your
shot.
body doesn't
Rich
listen to you anymore, man.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Fouled away.
Seriously, he's changing up the way he pitches. It's easier to predict the guy that pitches when he pitches all the balls down.
To his left, Pinder. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back the heat. Standing in, Boog Powell, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes.
At the plate, Rich Primetime. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
1-1. Heading out towards shallow right.
He popped it up again. That's way too shallow to tag up.
Powell has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Paul DeYoung. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
He's counts in his favor. We'll see how this goes. So he reached out for that one.
And there are 2 away now.
And that's how quickly you go from no outs to 2 outs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the
Willie
plate.
Calhoun is only good at bunting, so he should just bunt because he's
Hard
quick.
hit to first.
Hit it right to the first
And he'll
base.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
The only time he gets on base is when he bunts.
Digging in, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit
Oakland
right
is
here.
up by 1 run. They always lose their and they're losing
back
streak
into this
against
game.
us.
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining.
Well, they get all happy Georgia when they get
sure
2 strikes and they
I
want
think
to
it's time to get
throw
the
the
grounds
ball
crew out.
every which way they feel like it.
Hit to short. Pinder comes up with it. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Just get to the end of the game. Fuck it. Why not?
MLB The Show is on. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Primetime. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And that misses for ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland Ball Club entering play here tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top.
This guy got a whole repertoire of pitches.
Some momentum in game 2.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here in the forecast.
Watch your face, buddy. Watch your face.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on?
Don't argue. Just go to the dugout.
This offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, score
Somebody need to take him outside and beat him with a bat. Maybe he'll know how to swing one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Left center, base hit. Mazara rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning of your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Come on, Calhoun. You better, don't bunt. There's only 2 outs. So I might as well just swing for the fences.
A great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple.
You have a better chance of getting on base if you bunt. Quick.
Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Fastball last time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Fowler going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Wow.
Settling in now, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup. You knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And it's fouled away.
Late. Oh.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I thought it was going with all changeups.
The next 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Foul is over.
Got jammed on that one.
That ends the inning. So digging in now, Rich Primetime.
Forcing changeup, slider, splitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
No balls.
The 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Mazara leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Oh. That was a nice pitch. Keeping it on the inside.
The 1-2. Hit hard and short.
Damn it.
Russell has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
Oh, a base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation where the team needs a closer as often as they do it. This guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Harvey Gibbons earns win number 7 on the season. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his league best 50th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partner.
Wow, it actually did power. Wow. That was shocking. Usually we just say attributes in progress and don't do anything.
MLB The Show has been. Gabriel Ynoa will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Used it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short.
Way too early on that
cleanly.
pitch.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game.
Guy look like a big porn star and shit.
Next up for the Stros, Brett Phillips. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out.
Why did he throw it to me? The pitcher, why did the pitcher stop running?
Now to the plate, Rich Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rich Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Phillips, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Primetime stands at second with no outs. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-2 hit to first.
Got jammed up on that
one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Got jammed. Oh, jammed.
Stepping into the box, Ray Pearson. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box now, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh.
Camargo over at second. Mazzara at first with no outs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Lifted in the air to center. Phillips is there for it. He makes the catch.
Hitting balls to center all the fucking time now, which is ridiculous.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away. Into the box, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
neck-high fastball
what? That ball hit me. What the fuck?
Books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Oh, that's a
really
nasty
stayed staunch
curveball.
on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, you gonna throw it again, huh?
And this pitch is swung on and
mother,
missed,
he got by me.
Leading hitter is set down on strikes.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans.
What the fuck? Houston came back and won?
Behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done
yeah,
at the bottom.
Pitching gave up
Away
fucking 4 runs in the top of the ninth.
Tonight. The Stros put up a force.
Who the fuck do we have as a closer, man?
Afternoon
we
baseball
get better our closer.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is
they fucked up. That's what happened. That's what you get, you bastards.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Brandon Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-1-1. Attempt here. Primetime is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
I'm gonna try to tag you. I'm gonna step on the fucking bag.
Rich Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Playing baseball. That's what I'm doing. D and J, Dunks, Dylon, and Jacob.
2 out, nobody on.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Baggett moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. In now, Rich Primetime.
Man, it was a little bit too high. I just decided to chase it. Chase it, chase it, chase it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Force him inside. Him go with the force him again. Oh, I'm with a 12 curve.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Camargo at second. Mazzara is over at first with 1 away.
Speed steals a 9.
Fouled
Speed
off.
is just as bad as mine. But actually it's better than mine.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball right down the line in left. Winker has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Clutch.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. There's one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That's a really...
Over 2 with a sac fly.
Primetime earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Sharp ground ball to third.
That is some
Throw
shit,
in time,
man.
and the side is retired.
Wow.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Was I supposed to wait
Coming
longer
to the plate
to
now,
swing?
Ronaldo Baggett.
So it'd be a pass
hoping
ball.
to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his
swinging
first
his
2
way
plate
too fucking
appearances
early.
so far. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
How the fuck
Legs
is that a
turning,
fair
he's headed
ball?
for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Brandon Martinez. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
It's time now for base. So striding in, Rich Primetime. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. You're here. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here.
That
they
could have
just
been
keep on
potential
keeping on.
to go home.
Striding in,
the way home.
and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning.
But it should be happy that I made it to third.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
What the hell?
In time, and he is nailed at second.
Shit, I should have ran, I guess.
Run on 2 hits. Digging in, Rich Primetime. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all.
At the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job.
Hey, that should have been a straight fucking hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
It's crazy. It's like the first time they got out of there and made it to first base, it seemed like after that they adjusted the speed or something they fucking did, where he now all of a sudden he can't run to first base.
Over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pearson going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while.
No, he's pitched a no-hitter? Oh, shit. Wow. I didn't ever even pitch a no-hitter as one of the dominant pitchers in the league. No hits, no runs, no errors, no walks, 4 strikeouts. He had 4 strikeouts. Paul Blackburn, 15-9. That's what's up. Damn, our team is. Some pitchers need to go. Some of the pitchers need to go. But Blackburn can stand it. He done pitch a no-hitter and shit. A no-no. He done pitched a no-no. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another stream. H24, thank you as always for rocking with me. Really appreciate it. Later. Peace.